Hey everyone, welcome back to our weekly update. I am Nikki Shelton and I am here with Carrie, and we are here in real life today. This is like a first time with us in
I
a very,
know.
very long time.
It is. It is. We've never recorded together, actually.
I know, so it's kind of fun. So we're in a kind of special place, and so we're gonna treat you to that special place here in the end. Okay. So let's jump into the local news. Carrie, did you hear about the Kitsap Daily News that contractors remodeling a home in Olala discovered a case containing live style grenades packed with TNT?
I had no idea. Oh my gosh.
It is, but it's really rare. And it's just another reason to do thorough home inspections, especially when buying an older home or a home with an unclear history. In other news, I have heard about Toys for Tots, and I heard that there's going to be over 2,400 kids, and this was a couple days ago, and over 835 families. So, a couple questions, Carrie. Do we still need more toys? What ages? And how can people help?
So we actually do still need toys. We now have 1,005 families registered
Wow.
and about 2,600 children registered as well. So right now our tables for 0 to 2 year olds and anybody older than the age of 11 is looking very sparse. So if you can just remember those kids, every year we seem to have a little bit of a struggle, and because people tend to not know what to get them, but please try to focus on those little babies and the older kids for sure. We give kids up to the age of 18, which
Right.
is very unlike other organizations.
Okay. So, some ideas, because I know they are hard to shop for. I mean, baby toys seems easy. Like you could do rattles, you can do, balls. I mean, anything that's like that they feel, they touch, they move, nothing small parts, so obviously
Mm-hmm.
for babies.
Mm-hmm.
Older kids.
We do a lot of art sets, crafting things, sports equipment,
Balls, yes.
Govee lights. Kids love to put those lights up in their bedrooms.
Oh, yes.
Because we can't do video games or anything like that. So just think things that a teenager would like in their room, like a neon sign or really good books. Lego sets are always very popular with older kids too.
So, like, my daughter is 16, and this was maybe last year, the year before, but she still likes them, and they're still up in a room. But like those fake plants.
Oh, yes.
I mean, because then they put a couple strings of lights on them and decorate their room. And anyway, so, and then I see a lot of like, kind of personal hygiene, kind of like, or like not deodorant, but like
Body wash
clones.
kits?
Yes, body wash, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, those are just a couple ideas. Okay. So, stay tuned to our pages because we're going to keep adding updates, behind the scene footage, and maybe even a little bit of history if I can talk Jason, her husband, into helping. Okay, and it's such a great way to help the community. Okay, so let's jump in the numbers. How are those mortgage rates today going? How are they going this year?
They're holding pretty steady.
Okay.
Right now they dip slightly, so it could help to boost your buying power a little bit as early as beginning of December or end of December.
Yeah.
So the average for a 30-year conventional mortgage is about 6.19%.
Okay, perfect. And I mean, a little bit helps, right?
It does. It does help people enter that marketplace for shopping. For
Okay,
sure.
perfect. All right, so next we're going to be breaking down what happened at Kitsap for our real estate numbers. And this is, again, going to be for November. This is our residential and condominiums. You can look up here and see what it is. And this is so you can really understand what those numbers mean if you're thinking of buying or selling. So let's start with residential homes. The new listings are almost exactly the same as last year. We had about 222 homes come on the market. And what's interesting is that even with the similar inventory, pending sales rose by about 7%, but closed sales dropped over 21%, which is wow.
Yeah.
And so that means that they didn't really hit the finish line. Days on market also increased, so it's up 46 days, which tells us that buyers are being a little bit more selective and taking their time. And if you look at the median and the average sales prices, they're going in opposite directions, which I thought was kind of crazy. But what happens is when medium and average prices move in opposite directions, it usually means the distribution of sales has changed. There's fewer extreme high-priced sales and or lower-priced homes. And then the middle homes are selling for a little bit more than before. There you go. So sellers are still getting close to their list price, which is right around 99%, which shows pricing is stabilizing and buyers are willing to meet the market. Inventory also ticked up, and we're sitting at about 1.9 months of inventory, which is still a very tight seller-leaning market. Now, the condo sales is almost a different kind of world there. New listings dropped significantly. They're down 27%, and pendings were cut almost in half. Closed sales also fell about 48%. Because of the smaller number of condos selling, the pricing looks dramatic. But median condo prices dropped to about $308,000. But remember, in smaller markets, one or two or lower price homes can really swing the entire picture. The days on market increased slightly, and inventory is down to 2.7 months of supply, which is still tight, but offering a little more breathing room than the residential side. And looking at the year so far, residential prices in Kitsap are up over 5% over the median, and average prices are up more than 4%. Closed home sales are down about 6%, which is consistent with what we've seen all year. Low inventory and higher rates kept activity down until recently. For condos year to date, prices are down 7%, and sales volume is slightly up. Again, that's a small market, so any price shift tends to show up more dramatically. The bottom line for sellers is your home is still likely to hold its value, and buyers are active even with longer days on market. And for the buyers, you have more time to shop and fewer bidding wars, and a market that feels more balanced.
That's it for this time. If you want to talk about what these numbers mean for your home or your next move, whether you're staying local or relocating, we are always here to help you make a plan. Next week for our community hour on the wonderful little Keyport is about the wonderful little Keyport community.
It is. All right, you guys. Now, as promised, okay, we've got to hold on here for just a second because I am super excited to show this. I think this is so cool, for reals. Okay, I'm going to do a little change here. So just kind of go with me for just a minute. I told you guys I was going to give you guys something good today. All right, you ready for this? Ta-da!
Yay!
Guess whose chair she's sitting into?
Oh, ho, ho.
Anyway, you guys, we're at Toys for Tots working hard today. Carrie, thank you so much because I know this is your crazy time of the year because you're doing so much and running around, and she puts in so many hours for this. And thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
And I know the community is loving you because of all the stuff that you and your husband do. But anyway, I figured you deserve to sit in the big guy's chair.
Well, and just a side note, you're here right beside me every night working. So,
I try.
Yes, it's great to have friends that are willing to give back to the community, and I just love that about you.
Yeah.
So,
but check this out, guys. It's super cute. Here, hold on. Let's see if I can show a little bit more. We got the Christmas trees going on, and it's all decorated. We did the decorating. I mean,
Yeah.
it took a lot. This is just one little small part. I'm going to try to show you some more as we go through. But anyway, you got it behind the scenes speak today. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, God, I hope that worked. There we go. Okay, and I should have done that. Let's give you a bigger close-up. There you go. Thank you guys for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye. I think the teleprompter went much better this time, actually. Yeah.
I went in and edited
It was
and changed
good, too, for us to be together. I hate to say that, but it makes it so much easier because we could just like kind of play off of each other.
Yeah.